My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Ranked. Now, we're going to make a little bit of an adjustment to one of our decks before we start, or rather continue. Trump Shaman. What are we going to do to this deck? Well, as you might notice, over here, we got an Earth Elemental. Earth Elemental is really strong, yo. It's a fucking strong card. So we need to find something to remove in order to make space for it. If I have to be completely honest with you, I believe the best thing to remove is this Chewin' Yeti. Chewin' Yeti is great value, but these have so much enter the battlefield value that I can't remove them. Rockbiter Weapon and Lightning Bolt and Stormforged Axe, those are all the things that keep me in the early game. The Earth Shock is really important for that as well. I really think the best removal is this Chewin' Yeti. So we'll try that out and see how this higher mana curve treats us. I mean, look at that. Our 4s are the weakest fucking thing. Look, we've just got the Defender of Argus. That's basically all of what we have for the 4s. Maybe it was correct to move a Flame Tongue instead. We'll try it out. We'll try it out and see how it goes. Another thing that we want to consider is soon starting to DE a lot of stuff, because we have a lot of cards that we can disenchant. We have 2 Growmash Hellscreams, so we can disenchant a lot of stuff and get almost enough gold to make a new legendary. And that'll probably, if I had to guess, be either Blood Mage Thalnos, which fits terrifically in both this and the Mage deck, or Leroy Jenkins, which fits really well with my Tempo Rogue deck, and maybe this deck if I make a few adjustments to it. Maybe Wind Fury would be a good adjustment in that case. But that's it. That's it for the adjustments we're going to be making to the Trump Shaman deck. I'm taking up far too much time because I'm trying to cut down the length of these videos, so let's get back into Ranked as the Trump Shaman. Okay, so I think we have a quest at the moment running that is victories as Rogue or Priest? Maybe? I think is victories as Rogue or Priest. But I'm not farming gold at the moment. I'll farm gold later. You don't need to watch me farm gold. I'll farm gold on my own. You don't worry about it. I'll get you the money, Johnny. Sorry, I am just looking off to the side.
You asked for it.
Cool. Decent early plays. I actually am thinking about swapping out the Acidic Swampooze for a different card. And the reason being, the Acidic Swampooze just doesn't do much against some matchups. The Acidic Swampooze just sometimes is a dead card. Like, the Mage has no weapons. Acidic Swampooze does nothing for me. The Acidic Swampooze is basically useful against Shaman in the early game, because not many Shamans at this level are running Doomhammer. How scared of that am I?
Greetings.
Not incredibly. Coin, play a... You're doing that bullshit. Alright, well at the very least with that bullshit he'll be attacking past my Acidic Swampooze rather than at it. Coin Frostbolt?
You know this candle.
I'm so tempted. 50-50 on the Mana Worm Lightning Storm. Go! Yeah! And he was so happy about that opening. I can feel it in my soul. He's like, yeah, we got the opening, guys! This is the correct opening! Woo! Dead. 50-50 chance to kill it with your, no, Arcane? No Arcane? Okay. So, Healing Totem. Sometimes I love this video game. And that is 100% of why. Okay. This is your Drake. If the Azure Drake does not die this turn, then a Earth Shock can kill your Acidic Swamp Ooze. But if it does die this turn, then you've hit it with an Acidic Swamp Ooze and presumably the Fire Blast. That's looking like you killed. Yep. Okay, so it dies. Play something with... Yep! Fire Elemental! Woo! Oh, man. Such strength. Very strength. And the really cool thing about the Fire Elemental here is because it's turn 6, it's very likely to be polymorphed and then hit with the Fire Blast, which makes my Earth Elemental play really safe. Polymorph Fire Blast. Doesn't have it. Man, that dies, right? Like, I can't stop it from dying. Oh shit, no! It gets healed by the healing totem, so it doesn't die. So I want to kill his spell damage. Woo! So this looks like a pretty standard low-end mage spell damage deck, where you have the Mana Worm and the ability to build up the Mana Worm with, like, the mirror and stuff like that, and then you just stack it full of spells. Ah, that was really good. Actually, really good. I'ma just make a big dude over here, and the really cool thing is next turn, I can put down an Earth Elemental, and he'll be a bigger dude! Oh. Sometimes this game is very fun. Yeah. Just sometimes. Oh, that's a really good draw for you. Did you get the polymorph? It's looking like a no on the polymorph front. Reason I'm fine with slamming down a huge card is because he didn't have a polymorph for that. So it's possible he doesn't have a polymorph for it now. Oh, and also because it's safe against the Flame Strike. Did I mention that? It's safe against the Flame Strike. It's safe against the Flame Strike. Yeah, a lot of cards would have won me the game. Let's see if I can draw any of them. Stormforge stacks. Almost! So close. Oh, so very close to winning the game off of that. Basically, Lightning Bolt, Rock Biter Weapon, those are the only cards that were cheap enough after I cast the Azure Drake, but before the Azure Drake, any of those plus the Fire Elemental or the other Argent Commander would have won me the game. Oh shit! That would have won me the game! I'm a dumb man! Stormforged Axe overloads 1 in order to make 6 damage out of the thing. I would have won. I could have won a turn earlier. Don't worry, I know that I missed lethal. It's my bad. I'm completely aware of it. It's fine. I know. I know. I take full responsibility for it as well. Glory to the newborn king. I'm not particularly religious. I just like hymns. They sound good.
Roll versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Okay, everything but the Hex is a good opening hand. Feral Spirits. Oh, one thing about Feral Spirits when you're going second. I don't like coining them out. Because coining them out only gives you 1 mana for the turn after. So unless I have a Rock Biter Weapon or a Lightning Bolt in my hand, I'm not entirely comfortable with doing that. But coining out the Stormforged Axe here He's probably correct. Because this looks like a Zoolock. A Zoolock? You ask, what's that? I reply, really? Well, okay. A Zoolock is basically a warlock, hence the lock at the end of the name. Nothing I can do. A Zoolock is basically a warlock that runs a lot of minions in his deck, hence the Zoo. So, lock comes from warlock, Zoo comes from the lot of minions. And you just cast a lot of cheap minions and you hope your opponent can't deal with them, and you try and overwhelm your opponent. Yeah, I can Earthshock that if that becomes a problem for me. So Feral Spirit is what I want to be playing next turn. Because then I have Taunts up, right? And Hellfire is the way that he clears those. Soulfire would be bad for me right now. It'd be really good if he cast a Soulfire... For him, it'd be really good if he cast a Soulfire against the Unbound Elemental. But it'd be really bad for me.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Ooh. Where's your other damage? Whoa. That's a little bit of a weird one. Let's think about this for a second, okay? Feral Spirits makes this a 3-2, so I can kill the Shield Bearer with that. And it also protects it against him being able to do anything to it. And then I can use my axe and Earthshock. So that's definitely happening first. So I can Earthshock that to kill it with my axe. But since this has 3 damage, it trades optimally against the Spirit Wolf, so I strike that. I just don't want this one to get out of hand. This one right here, the Raid Leader. Because if he has charge minions, like if he has a Bluegill Warrior, that would be pretty annoying for me to see. Oh, Earthshock against that is really good. Especially if I get like a mana damage totem. That's not a good one. Okay, so Wrath of Air Totem. I really want to draw a Wrath of Air Totem. Sorry, draw, play. So, Wrath of Air, or Healing is fine as well. Healing's okay, Healing is okay. Kill that with my face. Hit that. So now that's 1 damage, but it can still kill that. Shit. I'm wondering, if I Earthshock the Questing Adventurer, it becomes a 2-1, and I can kill it with this. Actually, that's correct. Just so that he can't pump it up anymore. And then both of these heal, so they heal out of the range of the Light Warden being able to kill. Oh, shit! I just gave him a 5-3!
That was a mistake.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
To Northrend!
That was a big mistake, guys. That might cost us the game. I'm gonna kill that. And focus on my future here. So I'll be able to draw cards off of this for... unless that's a Soulfire, unless he taps into a Soulfire. Seemingly a long time. Because the Argent Commander can kill one of the Spirit Wolves, but he dies as a result. So he's probably not going to want to do that. Or maybe he does. I don't know him, apparently. So there's the Soulfire to remove my ability to draw cards. There goes one of his Doom Guards and one of his Soulfires. Those are big win conditions for this deck, a Doom Guard and a Soulfire, so I'm glad that those are gone. Draw a card, attack to the face. End. So, next turn I will have 8 unlocked mana. I have 6 damage on the field. I can do a total of 7 damage from my hand. Well. Didn't know you were the type to be running a Sea Giant. Okay. 7, 11, 13. No, I can't win the game. Yet. Taunt Totem. Aha. Nifty. So I only need to clear that. And then next turn I have lethal. In my hand I just have lethal, right? Like 9 mana, I have Stormforged Axe 2 damage, Lightning Bolt 4 damage or 3 damage, doesn't matter. And then Fire Elemental.
Wanna blow something up?
Yep, I win.
Well played.
There's no way he wins here. So, he's been nice. I'll end him quickly. It's the quickest way to end him. It's just to attack him with what I've got on the board. Done! That's the end of Lady Smurf. Is that a win streak yet? No, it appears we lost recently. At the very least, we got 10 gold off the back of that, and I'm sad to say, because we are trying to cut the episode length of these down, I say we, it's just me, because I'm trying to cut the length of these episodes down a little bit, just to make them more consumable little chunks. That'll be the end for this episode. That's been Hearthstone Ranked. I've been Rhapsody, we've been playing Trump Shaman with a little few additions I've made myself, and hopefully, you've been enjoying yourself. Dear God, I appear to have the hiccups. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you next time.